What's good, YouTube? Listen, today's video I am bringing you guys the best stage 2s and 3s build for centers. Now, I am sad to inform you it is not a shooting center build, okay? I believe me, I tried to find a good shooting center build. I actually found one that had good badges and good stats. However, the 3-point stat was not good enough. You cannot shoot on a shooting center this year. At least not as consistent as last year. There are, I think, a few people who can shoot, like, kinda decent, but it's not nearly good enough to play wagers with and stuff. And I looked for a wager build, and this is the best one I found. Now, you might have seen a few other people use this build. Some people call it the blah build, but I changed it up a little bit, and personally, I really like the way mine is. I like it better than other ones. So, position, you're going to want to go with power forward because you're making a 6'8" player, and at a center, I believe the lowest you can make is like 6'10" or 6'9". So, you're going to want to go with power forward. The badges don't matter. Okay, now, right here, you're going to want to go with the pure red, or the main red pie chart right here. You guys know why. It gives you the best speed, vertical, best defensive, and you get really good finishing. So you're going to want to go with that pure red right there. Now, here's where most people choose the speed vertical pie chart. However, I chose the pure speed. Now, hear me out. I still get, I think, like an 86 vertical, plus I have a 94 speed when I'm 99, because I'm an SS3, and at SS2 you get gym rat, which gives you +4 in all of your physicals. I have a 94 speed on a center build. Like, it is crazy. I didn't even think I would have fun on this build, because you guys know I'm used to being a popper. But I'm not gonna lie, with the dunks and the speed and the just grabbing boards over people, I have to tell you, this build is mad fun to use. So, let me show you guys how to upgrade the first 4 things in finishing. You're gonna want to max out. That gives you a 16 finishing badge boost. Now, right here, you're gonna want to put interior defense to 79, and then max out everything else in your defensive stats. That'll leave you with 30 defensive badges, the best you could have. Shooting, you don't want to touch shooting. If shooting centers can't shoot, then a pure red won't be able to either, sadly. Now, I am going for a legend this year. However, I don't think it's worth it. And worst comes to worst, I'll just make a new one. But I've seen people try to shoot on a legend paint beast. Does not work. It does not work. Now, the reason I went for 79 interior defense is because that allows me to get 6 playmaking. Now, if you don't want to get 6 playmaking, you'd rather get 5, take this down 6 points, and then put all 6 onto here. It gives you an 85 interior defense. That is all preference, okay? But personally, I wanted the extra one because I like to use needle threader, quick first step, downhill, bailout, all that kind of stuff. So I went with 6 instead of 5. That's just how I personally made it. However, it's not game changing. It doesn't really matter what you choose right there. So body shape. Honestly, you can go with whatever you want. I've used a burly build of this. I've used a slight build of this. I'm not kidding. It doesn't matter. I was burly, but I changed it after. There was like a glitch to change it. I think I went with compact. I think my build on my account is compact, so I went with that. I actually really like it. I like the way it looks because like it's skinny. You know what I mean? It's not the same as everything else. Now height, obviously you're gonna want to go with 6'8", and then the weight. Now you don't want to go lowest weight because there's no reason to. Because you see the strength, 185 to 190, there's only it just gives you a +1 on strength, and obviously you're going to want the +1. So you're going to want to go 190, which leaves you, sadly, it does leave you with a 67 interior defense, but that's literally the interior defense of every other center, unless they maxed it, and then they'll have, I think it's a 71, which isn't really much of a difference. You get 88 defensive rebound, 86 offensive rebound, and an 86 speed. Like I said, you get the +8 from 99 in gym rat or just doing your drills. So you end up with a 94 speed on a center, which I think is pretty good considering it's faster than most guard builds. Actually, I think it definitely is. And then the vertical again is going to be +8, so I get left with a what vertical do I get? Hold on, quick math. 84 vertical. I think that's pretty good. For a 94 speed, 84 vertical center, I think that's pretty good. And believe me, I get plenty of dunks, I get plenty of rebounds, and blocks, and steals, and all that. Max wingspan, obviously you're going to want to go max, which leaves you with an 89 driving dunk, 93 rebound. Like, this build is literally, I'm not going to lie, this might be the best center build ever. Like this year's inside centers are so overpowered. It has to be like the best year for center builds. Like the speed and vertical and the dunks, there's just so much you could do on them. Leave in the comments. Let me know. Yo, what do y'all think? What builds y'all think is better than this? What center builds like in 2K history? The 6'9 Pure was not better last year. The Popper wasn't better last year. 17, the 7'2 glass cleaners are kind of tough. 16, outside centers weren't that. I don't know, but I think this might be the best year. Now, hold on. For takeover real quick, you're going to want to go glass. Do not go rim takeover. I'm not kidding. Rim takeover, it's so bad. Just don't go with it. Glass takeover is amazingly, it's just amazing. And then it'll leave you with a glass cleaning finisher. Now, real quick, I'm going to show you guys what badges I use and what dunk packages I use real quick. So let's get straight into that, boys. Alright, so as you guys can see, this is the same exact build I just showed you guys, except I have it maxed out because I made it a little while ago on stream. I'm at 99 overall, as you can see. Let me show you guys the attributes real quick. 90 close shot, 93 driving dunk, 98 standing dunk, 97 rebound. Like, listen, you see, you see what it is. You see what's going on with it. This build is too tough. 94 speed, 91 excel, 58 strength, 84 vertical, 99 stamina. This build is just way too tough. Now, let me show you guys the badges real quick. The finishing badges. By the way, just so you guys know, whenever I play wagers, it's always bronze showtime is allowed, not gold showtime. So I always do this for wagers. However, if you're just playing stage, you're going to want to gold showtime. The best. Now, one thing I didn't know, I thought contact finisher gave you the most contact dunks. That's not true. I've tested it. Relentless finisher is what gives you the contact dunks. I didn't know that. This will help you make them, but this helps you get the animations itself and like get the center stuck. I did not know that. But you're going to want to put on both just for the most efficiency. Slithery finisher I have because whenever I'm show timing, I want to try to stay away from other centers because if I get a contact and it doesn't give me an animation, it doesn't give me like a showtime animation, it doesn't give my teammates, it doesn't give them takeover. And then pick and roller, this badge, it's good. It's a good badge. It's mainly used for layups. And then Lob City Finisher, you don't really need, to be honest. Lobs go in most of the time anyways. That really doesn't matter. I haven't got my shooting badge yet because I don't shoot. Playmaking badges, you don't need downhill actually. Use gold quick first step. That's what helps you run fast with the ball in your hands. And then I have all these 3 bronze because the difference between no badge and then to bronze is huge. So I just wanted to go with all 3 of these. Needle Threader, those faster passes and they get stolen less. Bailout, well, that's obvious. If I try to go for a dunk that I see that's not going in, I pass out to my guard or whatever. And then Unpluckable, if I'm trolling and somebody reaches on me, it gets, it's more protected. Now, these badges, I don't use Pogo Stick this year, or do I use Worm? Here's the thing, if you're a big center, like if you have more weight, like so I know some centers have like a 250 this year, 250 pounder, which I don't like because it's not fast enough. But if you have more weight on your build, then definitely use Worm. But since I'm a 190, I don't use Worm because it's not needed. I use Hall of Fame box. Everybody else uses Hall of Fame box. I mean, it would only work on Hall of Fame, but I like all these other badges better. Hall of Fame box, that's obvious. You have a low strength, so you need Hall of Fame box. Hall of Fame rebound chaser, rim protector, chase down brick wall. Those are obvious. Intimidator, that's obvious. Interceptor and lightning reflexes kind of work with each other because lightning reflexes, it actually helps you get lanes. Like, it helps you get the steals way more. And I didn't even believe it because it doesn't say it. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't, I don't know why 2K does it with certain badges. It doesn't say that it helps you with lanes, but I've tested with and without it, and I get so many more lanes. My player is way more reactive when I click square. I get way more steals. I have that on bronze. If you want to, I know some centers use Silver Intimidator, Hall of Fame, lightning reflexes, but personally, I just like Hall of Fame Intimidator. Now, I'm going to show you guys my animations real quick. Now, for the animations, I've been testing new dunk packages, but real quick, just look at my dribble moves. These are like, I don't know, I just have these. It's not like crazy. I don't dribble that much. Sometimes I'll do speed boost was like when I'm on the 1v1, but that doesn't really matter. Now, okay, let me show you guys the best layups and dunks. Layups, that's long athlete. Everybody knows long athlete is the best. Dunks, under athletic or under basket athletic flushes. These are good. You could also use Shaq. I don't have Shaq bought on this because I like deleted my file or whatever and like it got rid of the animations. Whatever. Shaq is also good. You can use either one. I like this one better though. And then side clutches off one. These, now if they're to your side, you get blocked. Like to the side where you do it from. But most of the time when you're fast enough, you're going to outrun every center with the ball. Plus the animation itself is quick. So you get an even better speed boost. So most of the time the center is not quick enough to catch you. And it's a really good showtime animation. Same thing with front clutches. You don't get blocked a lot. That's obvious. Base round of versus. Ring on the baseline. That's obvious. Switcheroos. Best dunk package right here. Easily the best dunk package. Now, the windmills it gives you kind of suck. But the actual, like, normal switcheroos themselves, best for showtime. You can do it close to the rim, far from the rim. It's fast, it's hard to block, and it's amazing for showtime to get your teammates extra takeover. Athletic front tomahawks, that's obvious. You get a leap, you take off. And then reverses off one. These I have on because they actually allow you to get this animation when you're close to the rim. So say like I'm on the block and my teammate regular passes to me, I can get a showtime animation and get him takeover. Because if I get a standing dunk animation, it doesn't give him showtime because it's not a flashy dunk. So when I do a flashy dunk, reverses off one actually help those. And basically that's it for my animations. I didn't buy anything for the shots because I don't really need it. I don't post soak anything like that. But I really hope you guys do enjoy this build. I know you will. Send me some clips on Twitter if you have this build already, or if you make this build, you got like some nice clips of this, some nice boards, some nice dunks. Just show me anything. But like I said, I told y'all I'd be back on the YouTube grind. I love y'all. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Igymo. I've been streaming there a lot recently. But yeah, guys, peace out, boys.